Hello friends, today I am making chunks curry. For this I have taken this medium soya chunks. There are also granules and the big soya chunks. I am taking the medium one. So I have taken 1 cup of this, and what I am doing first is I am boiling them with some water here. So I have kept water, and let's add about 1 teaspoon of salt to this, and we add these and boil them for about 5 minutes, and they will become soft. So in 5 minutes they have become nice, soft and mushy. And now let's drain them here. We'll discard this water. Gently press these. Not too much, just gently press so that the extra water is squeezed out. But we don't want to completely squeeze them. Let them cool for 2 minutes. For the gravy, I have taken 2 tomatoes here, 1 whole red chilli, 1 green chilli. You can increase or decrease the quantity as per how spicy you want the gravy. 7 to 8 cloves of peeled garlic, about 1-inch piece of ginger, I have peeled it. Also I'll add some whole spices, 1 small piece of cinnamon stick, 2 cloves, and I have taken 1 large black cardamom. So I have taken the seeds only, the skin I have removed. Now all these we will grind into a fine paste into a mixer. Here we will start making the gravy. So I am keeping a pan. To this pan, first I am adding just 2-3 drops of ghee or butter. It's optional, but the fumes of ghee will totally impart a different flavor to the curry. And next I am adding in 1.5 tablespoons to 2 tablespoons of oil. Let the oil heat properly. Once the oil is heated, add cumin seeds, just 1 or 2 bay leaves, and a pinch of garam masala. The garam masala which you buy from stores is old, and so all the flavors become less or subside. So by this way the flavor will come alive again. Let's add lots of very finely chopped onion. Chop the onions as finely as you can. Now these are 2 medium sized onions. You can take the desired quantity. If you take more, the gravy will be more rich. So add the onions, and we have to make them completely brown. Saute on high flame. I will add little bit of salt to enhance the cooking process. And now let us cook them on high flame till they become brown. The onions have become light brown or pinkish, but we will cook it for some more time. So now our onions are brown. It has taken a good 8 to 10 minutes to get the onions brown. Now I'll add some seasoning ingredients. About half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and some more salt. Mix so that the masalas cook well. Mix for and roast for about 1 minute. And now let's add this paste, and again we will take long time to saute this till the tomato paste is completely cooked and it leaves oil. So we will keep stirring this occasionally and cook this. It's 5 minutes now, so our gravy has thickened. The water from tomatoes has evaporated little, but still it is not completely done because the oil has not yet separated. So we will continue roasting for some more time. There is no need to continuously stir this. We can stir after every 1 minute and keep it cooking on a slow flame. The gravy mixture has cooked well now. See, it has separated oil. If you turn slightly, the pan looks glossy. There is nothing that is sticking to the pan. And so at this junction, now I am adding about 1 cup of water to this, and let this simmer on high flame for about 5 minutes. So our gravy is perfectly ready now. So now these are dry, completely cooled down. I am adding this to the bowl, and we will marinate this with some curd. So let's add about half a cup of curd to this and mix well. There is no hard and fast about half a cup. See that they should be well coated with the curd. If you need more, you can add more curd. So I feel this is enough right now for me, and we'll allow this to sit. Now gravy is ready. We are adding these marinated soya chunks to this gravy together with the curds that we had added for marination, and give this a nice mix. Simmer for 1 minute, and then I will add some water to this. Stir continuously while you are simmering this, because the curd may split otherwise. And now we can add some water. I am adding the water from the same bowl so that the remaining part of curds also come into this. Now water quantity you can adjust as per your liking. Also add some more salt. Remember, salt is there in gravy. Salt was also added while boiling the soya chunks. So check and then add the salt. You can first check the saltiness of your curry and then add salt accordingly. Now let's cover and cook for 5 minutes. So it's 5 minutes. Yes, it's completely done. Turn off the flame and it's ready to serve. The soya curry is ready. And now let's add some freshly chopped coriander leaves to garnish this, and this is ready to enjoy. At the end you can top it with some drops of rose water. That will also add a very nice flavor to this. So to try this recipe, this is totally free from the distinctive flavor that soya bean has, and due to which some people don't like to eat it. You will surely like this variety. See you soon next time.